Hi, everybody. Welcome back to RVAsec 2022, a special remote edition after the show because we had a little technical glitch, but Mr. Drew Rudnick is here, the Regional Sales Director from A10networks.com. Mr. Drew, welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Tell us what you guys do.
So A10 provides application delivery and server load balancing for enterprise, SLED, service provider, all companies that have a web presence or internal applications that need to be up 24/7 with little latency and availability to anybody needing to access those tools. I was going to say we also provide TLS inspection, DDoS protection, and carrier solutions that are all built from the same architecture as our high-performing load balancer. So unlike some of our competitors who have acquired, bolted on, and licensed their solutions, A10's solutions are all homegrown and purpose-built.
Now, in this industry, that's pretty unique, isn't it? You don't hear that too often.
It is. It is. And one of the things that makes A10 different is in the fields that we participate in is that we are the disruptor. So in the case of load balancing or TLS inspection or DDoS protection, which are not new to the technology world, the networking or security worlds, but the way that we our solution works with a customer's internal infrastructure is for how applications and networks were or are developed today and for the future. So if you're in an on-prem or hybrid or cloud environment, you're not using a technology that was developed for applications in the early 2000s.
Now, would that be why A10 is considered a disruptor? Disruptor means two things. It's a great word if you're into innovation. It's not a great word if you're a competitor because the guy disrupting is interfering with what you're doing, but disruptors lead the way.
We are disruptive not only because our technologies are developed for service providers, meaning that we provide the most amount of performance at the least amount of cost and the most amount of form factors, but also from a side perspective. Our technology has zero licensing. And what does that mean for a customer, right? So for a customer, oftentimes technology companies will license additional feature performance based on the customer requirements. With A10, because we are service provider focused in development, we need to squeeze the most amount of performance out of each solution, right? And from the business side perspective, this allows a company to save on not only CapEx, but also CapEx on how they are not only deploying, but managing their infrastructure and supporting their infrastructure so they can have predictive costs for their budgetary needs.
Tell me what some of the challenges are that A10 Networks solves for your customers. What are your customers saying they need, and how are you addressing those?
Sure. Let's start on the security front. So first, many of the enterprise companies that we work with today, as well as some of our higher education customers, they are worried about data being exfiltrated out of their network, right? Their employee data, whether that's sensitive medical or financial history, whether that's student data, right, that would be embarrassing if it was exposed through encryption, right? So we are able to prevent or decrypt any sort of traffic that would be leaving a network that an enterprise or a company would not want to be exposed. And on the flip side of the coin, we're also able to decrypt incoming traffic that is encrypted to prevent any sort of malware intrusion and prevent any sort of attack that could be hidden through an encrypted tunnel. For load balancing, which is our flagship product, we're able to essentially be the traffic cop for a high amount of traffic, scaling all the way up to almost 400 gigs of throughput. So if you think about online shopping or maybe a fantasy football league, if you need to make or a change, you're able to do that not only more quickly, but also back more securely than it would with our competitors.
Now, you just listed a bunch of reasons why, as a customer, I might migrate and go to your platform right away. Give me some other reasons that are maybe not as technical, right? Because let's say I'm the user, I'm going to understand all the technical side of it, but I'm benefiting from this on many, many levels, aren't I?
Yes, you are. So not only from a performance standpoint, but a business standpoint as well, but also as infrastructures evolve, A10 solutions, as I mentioned, are all homegrown and can help manage workloads that are on-prem, in the cloud, or in a hybrid environment, all through a single pane of glass management tool. So when we talk about ease of use, ease of management, and ease of migration, A10 has the ability to help at all levels.
Excellent. My friend Drew Rudnick, he's Regional Sales Manager, A10networks.com. A follow-up interview from RVAsec2022. Mr. Drew, I'm glad we got to finally connect. And good luck to you, my friend. Hope to see you next year.
Thank you.